show. We're going to talk about a pardon, January 6th rioter that's threatening House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries' life. And then lastly, we're going to talk about former Congressman George Santos walking free after he was granted clemency by President Trump.
All right, guys. So again, welcome. Thank you for joining Hot Topics with J&B Live Podcast. I am your boy. That guy, Bro J3. Appreciate you joining us again for our Hot Topics.
Thank you.
As Doc B said, we're covering a couple of topics that happened over the weekend, and we want to get into it. We're not going to take much of your time. We just want to go ahead and touch on some of these topics real quick. We'll give you the facts according to the major outlets. We'll dive into the viral clips that's making waves online, and we'll connect the dots between the protests, the pardons, and the clemency chaos. Okay, guys? Big shout outs to our listeners, our viewers everywhere. Atlanta's always in the house. Houston, LA,
thank you.
Charlotte, New York, and even Macon, Georgia.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for rocking with us. Don't forget to follow at Live with J&B on Instagram, TikTok, on all social media platforms, guys, including Bigo Live. We love you guys. And remember to subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything on our YouTube channel, J&B Live Podcast, at Live with J&B. And for you guys that enjoy listening to your favorite podcast, you can also catch us at J&B Live Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeart, or wherever you get your podcast enjoyment from. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it, Doc B. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into that no kings, no sludge.
Okay, guys. So the sludge is poop. I'm just going to say it. Defecating. He created a meme. And we should have showed you that meme, but I'm sure it went viral. So I'm sure most of you guys have seen it. But according to Axios, millions of Americans joined No Kings protests in over 2,700 locations. It was beautiful. Peaceful declaring no kings in America. Okay.
We got those. And according to The Guardian, guys, Trump responded with an AI generated video showing himself as King Trump flying a jet and dropping brown sludge, which we call basically poop, on all of the protesters that was marching and protesting for the No Kings.
Yes, he did. And you know what, guys, when he posted that meme, his administration, the cabinets, the Republicans, the GOP, they made it seem like it was something that was just funny, And I said it earlier, I just can't even, I didn't think that would even be coming out of my mouth, a president creating such a meme, which was despicable. I don't want to say the cuss word because I try not to cuss, but I want to say something else. But that was ridiculous. So according to AP, the video even used Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone. That was the theme song for this particular meme. And they said that he used it without their permission. And guess what? He's upset about it. So I don't know if he's going to, they're going to have to take it down. I don't know if it's still out there, still available or not. But that's what they did.
Exactly. And, guys, there's also a viral clip highlight. The top caption that's trending was, "Did Trump just poop on democracy?" Over 500,000 people shared that in one day. It's the same thing as yours.
Yeah, they did. And so, guys, guess what? This isn't just comedy. This is, to me, is symbolic. It's saying, I'm above your protest. He's in a fighter jet plane, and he claims he don't want to be a king, but in the meme, he had on a crown, and then poop going all over the protesters. This is above a protest. This is crazy, guys. He's getting out of control with these memes. And then you have to ask yourself, the government is shut down, but yet you got time to create memes, AI generated memes. You ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah. And it's crazy because they've already pushed the propaganda that the peaceful protest, no kings, rally. They called it the Hate America rally.
Yeah, they did.
Which had nothing to do with hating America. It had everything to do with exactly what Trump's meme was pushing. Him wanting to be a king.
Yeah.
And he don't care about none of the American people. In fact, he feels that they're just a toilet for him to poop on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to go from the pardon to threat. So according to Reuters, well, we'll let you talk about that, Broker J3, since that's your area. But guess what, guys? We're going to go from the pardon to threat. Let's go move along with that.
Okay. Well, according to Reuters, Christopher Manhehan, I think Manhehan, I'm sure I'm destroying his name, but it doesn't even really matter at this point, is a 34-year-old convicted January 6th rioter, who was pardoned by Trump. He was arrested after threatening to kill Hakeem Jeffries.
Okay, so guys, that happened today. And so I didn't realize this until I actually listened to the news today. A lot of the people that they arrested for the January 6th riot, insurrection, of course, Trump pardoned them, but they say a lot of them are still committing crimes. As soon as they got out of jail, and then the crazy part about it is when he pardoned them, he made a part of it that they would be exempt from further prosecution, which is weird. But guess what? This guy right here that threatened Hakeem Jeffries, he probably thought he couldn't be arrested again, but he found out differently. So according to the criminal complaint, he texts, "I cannot allow this terrorist to live." According to Hakeem Jeffries, "I will kill him for the future." Now that sounds weird in itself.
Yeah, and see, first of all, the majority of the January 6th rioters, half of them were part of KKK, the Proud Boys, and racist organizations that back Trump. It's crazy when president sends those people in there because he didn't like the results of the election to try to change the results of the election.
Yes, they did.
And when he see that it wasn't going to happen, and these people get arrested, once he gets back in office, the very first thing he does on day one is pardon over 1,500 people that was a part of that riot that day. So that means anybody that was killed, injured, maimed on January 6th, basically is sad that he doesn't care about those people at all, but yet he keep pushing that propaganda, America first.
Yeah, and then this is the crazy part about it, guys, is he created a meme that pooped on the No King protesters. Do you know that they actually pooped everywhere in the White House during that January 6th riot?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, and it's amazing that Trump will use something similar as he's pooping on the protesters for no kings. Now there's a screenshot of that threat from Christopher to Hakeem Jeffries, but it was redacted, and then it was trending with threat to democracy. Thousands of people shared that in just a few hours.
Yes, that is just crazy, guy. It really is. So, and here's the danger: pardons without accountability. These people feel like if Trump pardoned them one time, they're going to keep committing crimes because they feel like they can continue to get pardoned because there's no accountability. The same thing that the Supreme Court has done to Trump. They've given him permission to do this, to do that. He's going to continue to do it. Even if you tell him no, eventually, he's going to keep trying to break the law.
He don't even listen to the courts.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't care. Okay. So people think if I was freed once, I could do whatever I want. That's not justice, guys.
Yeah. But see, I believe they was under misconception that because Trump pardoned them, and that clause was for them not being prosecuted for that same action later on in the future, not for any different actions that they may cause. But some of them probably felt like, oh, I can do anything I want and I'm still okay. And of course, as Dr. B said earlier, they showed Mr. Christopher that was not the case at all.
All right, Rezzy, thank you for your gift. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it. Hey, server, spark it up. Thank you for your gifts as well. We appreciate it, guys. Keep those gifts coming, guys. This is an interesting topic. These are just the hot topics. We're talking about Trump's dump. We're talking about Hakeem's being threatened. And we're also going to talk about Santos being granted clemency. This crazy stuff that's going on in the news, guys.
Exactly. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our third hot topic, final hot topic of this evening, which is Santos walking free. Okay. So can you get into that for us?
Yeah, sure. Okay. According to the Washington Post, guys, Santos was convicted of wire fraud. You guys probably remember him. He was a politician. I'm not sure what office he held, but he was charged with aggravated identity theft and lying to donors. He just lied and stole money from a bunch of people. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison.
Yeah. As always, according to the AP News, Trump granted him clemency, commuting his sentence after less than 3 months. That erased all of the fines, that erased all of the restitution, that erased all of the probation, and that killed all of the supervised release. So basically, he let this man go free for everything that he did. Yeah, he just off free.
Yeah. And you know what I would do if I was those people? Because if he stole from those people, that's restitution. He's going to have to pay that. He was supposed to have to pay that money back. So guess what? They're probably going to have to bring civil charges against him to get their money back. But I would definitely do that because he's off scot-free. Okay, guys? So he lied. He stole. He's free. Welcome to politics. You can do anything.
Well, it's not really politics. It's Donald Trump's politics. But then again, think about it like this, Doc B. We have a 34 count convicted felon as the president in the office. So what can you expect when your president is a felon himself? So of course he's going to allow other felons to get off free, and he's going to do whatever he wants because that's one of the reasons why he was a convicted felon in the first place. But then again, the people voted for him again because they felt like he was the better choice.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's crazy, and I'm finna double back on this for a minute because we talked about this a few months back after Trump was elected. You got people out here, white, black, Hispanic, or whatever, that have committed crimes and are convicted felons. Now, some of these crimes they may have done, when they was in their teens or early 20s, and most of them had issues most of their life, getting jobs, even get apartments, and even getting loans, all because they have a felony on their record.
That's right.
So what I'm trying to understand right now is you still are asking people if they're a felon when they want to apply for an apartment. You're asking people if they're a felon if they're applying for a job, but yet you have a 34 count convicted felon in the office that was already convicted before you guys voted him back into the office. I think you guys should remove all of that nonsense from people's rights to housing and jobs.
Yeah.
Because if a convicted felon you guys elect to run this country can get away with that, you should have no restrictions on anybody else.
I agree with you 100%.
Now, put this triangle together. Protesters mocked with sludge or poop.
Yeah.
A rioter threatens a leader after he was pardoned by the current president, Mr. Convicted President. And a convicted fraudster was freed by clemency. Now, that's the blueprint for chaos that's brought on by this presidency.
Okay, guys. So let's connect these dots. Okay, here's the thread. We have the protester says no. They said no kings, and that's what we believe in. According we fought years to detach from British and become our own country. So Trump mocked them with sludge. That's what he's doing. He's mocking them. He's really saying that they are beneath him. That's how he feels, guys. There's a reason why he did that. A rioter pardoned well went on to threaten Jeffries. Free thinks that he can just threaten Jeffries. And then Santos convicted of fraud, walking free through clemency. That's chaos.
That's past chaos. And according to MSNBC, experts are calling this a clemency crisis, a misuse of presidential mercy for political gain. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are not feeling what's going on yet, it's going to come. And for some of you people out there that thinking that some of these independent media podcasts such as J&B Live, Midas Touch, Don Lemon,
yes,
we're the propagandists. I'm telling you right now, in a few months, a year from now, you guys are going to realize everything that we're talking about is going to come to pass when you realize that you guys are being affected and you allow this to happen.
Yes, guys. So it's all about being informed, guys. You guys need to know what's happening in your country. It's very important that you do that, okay? Find out what's going on. So, there's a clip that's going on around that says sludge for protest, threats for democracy, clemency for corruption. That hit 1 million views in under 24 hours because of the fact that people are seeing that stuff. You got an American president that's creating a meme with him pooping on people that are protesting in the No Kings March. They have a right to protest.
Now, this isn't 3 random stories. It's one big picture of power, loyalty, and accountability being flipped all the way upside down.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So shout out, guys. Thank you, Rezzy. We appreciate you. You guys, please follow Rezzy. She is our top gifter for this evening. We appreciate you. We got Junior Spike. We got Janice Aldridge. Thank you guys for joining us. And thank you guys for being a part of the J&B family. We just wanted to bring you a quick hot topics of the 3 top stories for the last 3 days so that you guys would be informed and know what's going on in the world.
Exactly. So, guys, make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments. What shook you the most about these 3 hot topics?
Yes.
Whether it was Trump's poop meme, they call it sludge, but we all know it was poop if you looked at it. And of course, the rioter that threatened Hakeem's Jeffries, threatened to unalive him, or even Santos, the fraudster, getting the clemency by our convicted president, Donald Trump. Now, we'll feature the best takes next time.
Okay, guys. So we appreciate you. So my takeaway from this, guys, these stories are not separate. It's just the world is crazy. So every day, guys, there's something news about Trump. And I said to myself, I was telling J3, I get the journalists, the streaming networks, they're probably they're exhausted because there's something every day where he's breaking the law or he's taking away from the poor people, giving to the rich. It's something he's doing every day where he's not making our lives better. He's making them worse. So therefore, you have to be informed so that you can be prepared. If it does not hit you personally, it will probably hit someone that's close to you. That's why we believe in keeping you informed. So these stories are not separate. They're linked by one common thing, a system that mocks, pardons, and rewards the wrong things. They're on the wrong side. Okay, the AI sludge meme wasn't just humor. I didn't find anything funny about it. It was a digital slap in the face to the protesters. The rioters' threat wasn't random. It was the product of unchecked pardons. He never should have been let out of jail. And then Santos Clemency wasn't mercy. It was favoritism for a fraudster that was a Republican. That's why Trump pardoned him or granting him clemency, because he was a Republican. He said he was a diehard Republican. So guys, what I need you to do is, we're watching fairness bend, democracy weaken, and accountability shrink. But here's the hope. Well, I'm still hopeful, God. I'm hopeful. People are standing up. Protesters are still happening. There's going to be another march that's going to take place soon. They're gonna have them probably until he leaves office. Voices like yours still matter. Don't let anyone convince you your dissent is useless. Keep standing up and keep showing up.
Exactly. And guys, these hot topics today for me, it's like this week really was just a warning flare, you know, and those memes that Trump posted, they're like signals. They're not jokes. Pardons are policies, not gifts of clemency. Is power. You know, it's crazy. You know, and it's not kindness at all. Together, they tell us that this country could be heading in the wrong direction if we do not pay attention. Now, here's what I want for my J&B Live family. Okay, don't just laugh at these memes that you see the president and some of the Republican Party are posting. Don't just scroll past the news. Don't just sigh at the corruption or use that term that they commonly use. Oh, that's just Trump being Trump.
Or I hate that statement.
Talk about it. Share it. Delete it. Hold these leaders accountable. If democracy feels shaky, it's because it needs us to steady it, okay? We have to stay loud, stay present, and stay critical.
Yeah.
Because silence is consent. If we don't say nothing, then everything is all right.
Yeah.
They made a comment about when Trump had most of his cabinet in the Rose Garden, and he was talking about the wars that he ended and some other stuff that was straight lies.
9 wars.
And instead of calling him out, they're all clapping and praising him for just lying to them in their face. And most of them knew they was lies, but yet they was clapping and applauding him like he did something serious.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. And we're not going to give consent to this chaos.
Yeah. And someone posted on one of the social media outlets that this is just propaganda. You know, my take on that is to do your research. I said it when we went live not too long ago. You know, you have to view more than one outlet. If you are for Trump and you're a Trump supporter, we don't have any problem with that. That's what you want to do. If you are a fan of Charlie Kirk, if you're a MAGA supporter, doesn't matter. I just want everybody to be informed, to do your homework, and don't go to the same sites all the time. Because if you're on one site and you want to read everything, or you're clicking on a link that says everything positive about the Republicans or
that's the algorithm.
That's the algorithm. So every time you go online to that same outlet, it's going to push the same kind of content to you. Therefore, you may need to go to some other outlets to get your news. You may have to go to some different streaming devices. Now, the legacy medias are not telling you the whole story.
No, they're not.
Sometimes you're going to have to go to some streaming networks to get what's actually happening. Broker J3 mentioned it not too long ago. You got I've Had It, which is one of my favorite. I love Midas Touch. I love Don Lemon. I love Roland Martin. There are different outlets that you can go to so that you can get the real news and not the fake news.
Exactly. Now, we're going to go ahead and give some shout outs real quick. You want to go ahead and start?
Yeah, sure. I can do Wander. Thank you for joining us. James T. Kimbella, thank you for joining us. Tribe Leader, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys. We only wanted to come online just to go over these couple of hot topics, and we appreciate you guys' support. And thank you for joining us, and thank you for being a part of the J&B family. Okay, guys, so shout out to our amazing community across the world. We see you, we hear you, and we are very thankful for you.
And again, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys go to YouTube at Live with J&B and hit that subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything at all. And for you guys that enjoy listening to the podcast, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, or wherever you enjoy your podcast. Just make sure you join our family.
Okay, guys. So follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X, at J&B Live. You can stitch our clips, do it, our takes. You can tag us in the comments. We might feature you on our next show, guys. We're looking forward to our season 2 as well.
Yeah, we'll be starting season 2 real soon. We're coming up to our 100th episode. We was going to start season 2 after our 50th, but since we just completed our first year here at J&B Live, we're going to wait till we get to our 100th episode, which is coming really, really soon. Maybe another two weeks from now, we should be able to hit that 100th episode. And we just appreciate you guys. We would not be here at all without you guys. So remember, keep listening. And don't forget to keep this episode, as well as the other ones, share it with 5 friends that may need to hear the truth. Post it in your group chat. Send it to your family members. Start a conversation about it.
Yes, guys, please. Okay, this isn't just a podcast, guys. This is a movement. This is our way of empowering people so they know how they are going to be affected, and not just them, their families members as well. So your likes, your shares, your comments, they help build this family.
Exactly. All right, fam. That's it for today, but I want to reiterate something real quick that Doc B said. And we're going to keep telling you guys at J&B Live Podcast, we're open to everybody. We don't have a political platform just for one group of people. Doesn't matter if you're Republican, Democrat, or Independent. We want to hear your voice. It doesn't matter if you love or promote Trump. We want to hear your voice. But keep in mind, if you do, we want to know why. Don't just say Trump is right and not tell us why. We want you guys to voice your opinion and open the door to this dialogue so that we can all talk about it. Okay?
Yes.
And so, again, that's it for today. I'm your boy, your uncle, that guy, Broker J3.
And I am your girl, your favorite auntie, Dr. B, guys.
And we always like to tell everybody.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Thank you guys for joining us. See you soon.